Welcome to another video, family. Today we're going to be addressing a key bloodline, satanic bloodline that has intermixed with many other bloodlines on the planet. Okay, in the past we have talked about the Cimmerian, the Scythians, Turanians, the Aryans, and today we're going to be addressing the Gauls and the Cimbri or Cimbri. Okay, and this is going to be thanks to the brother Ahau, dodged the hijack. We're going to be showing that this main satanic bloodline is not of Japhetic origin. Okay, so we're dodging the hijack on that one, and we're showing the significance of the Gauls or the Cimbri, that bloodline. Okay. Now, reading from an excerpt that Kurameo had on his website, I'm going to read. Gomer never came into Gaul, nor Ashkenaz into Germany, and much less did Magog come into Denmark and Sweden. These three never went out of Asia, the cradle of which those human nations came, that in after ages peopled all Europe, with the sole exception of the Greeks and the Thracians. Okay, so this guy is saying that Gaul could not come from Gaul, that Gomer could not come from Gaul, that Ashkenaz, not Germany. We know that the Germans are the children of Cain. Okay. Much less did Magog come into Denmark and Sweden. We know Denmark is Dan, the Danites. So a lot of this is to be questioned. Okay. What we're dealing with here is false identities. And those who believe these false identities are glorifying themselves into being deceived. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with the Cimbri or Cimbri. Okay. Now, Cimbri, if you do an anagram of Cimbri, the anagram is Brahmin, and that's the Indian caste priests. Okay. And those are the Aryan bloodlines that invaded India. Okay. And pushed those people out and corrupted those bloodlines. Okay. Also, if we look at Brahmin, we see that also applies to the New England, the Brahmins of the New England states, okay, of Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, and Vermont, the so-called blue bloods. Okay, these are the Brahmin families. Okay, and one definition of a Brahmin is one who has realized or attempts to realize Brahman or God or supreme knowledge. Okay, another definition is a scholar, teacher, priest, researcher, scientist, knowledge seeker, or worker. Another word for scientist is sorcerer. Okay. As I said earlier, the anagram of Cimbrian is a member of the Cimbri, which is Latin. Okay, and they were an ancient tribe that invaded southern Europe from 113 to 101 BCE. Okay, a Germanic people originated from Jutland, okay, in northern Germany, the Cimbrian Peninsula, which is now part of Denmark, the Danites. Okay. Some words from this Cimbri or Cimbrian is camphor, Kemper with a K, Kimber, Kamper, and it also meant thief, robber, soldier, warrior. Okay, and this actually shows polarity. Okay, and also Kemper was one of the assassins of Julius Caesar. Okay, so one of the definitions for the Cimbri is robber. So what I did was I went to the two-letter lookup in Hebrew and Aramaic, and I put in robber, and this is what comes up. Okay, we didn't get the word Gaul because I put Gaul in and nothing came up under Gaul, but under robber. Let's see what our ancient ancestors say about Gaul in the two-letter Hebrew Aramaic, the language of our ancient ancestors. I come up with the word Gazal, Gazal. Okay, and it means to pluck off, to flay, to strip, to rob, to take away by force, violent, a robber, ruthless oppressor, to spoil, to tear away, to seize, to plunder. And also has the root nifal, which means to utterly ruin through violence. And we know nifal is the root of that word, refers us back to the nephilim, or the offspring of the fallen angels. Okay, so we can understand now what the true bloodline, the true people we're talking about, okay, under the Gauls. It's really Gazal, okay, and these are the people who forcibly took our people by force and spread us all throughout the Americas, the Caribbean, Europe, etc., etc. Okay, and also I looked up Indo because they call themselves Indo-Europeans, and under the two-letter lookup, we find Indo, Aruba. It's no coincidence that Aruba, the Dutch island of Aruba, says a window, a chimney. So we're talking about some type of exit or entrance. Okay. And also, I was looking for some other things that may apply to this, and I found I put into the two-letter lookup, and I came up with Gaal, G-A-A-H, and it means to mount up, to rise, be majestic like the Most High, be exalted in triumph, to be lifted up, or to be raised up, or increase. Okay, so that's describing the way that Lucifer or Satan, he tried to be majestic or to be like the Most High. So Ga'a, that's going with the word Gazal, and this also shows you a characteristic of these same bloodlines. They have the same characteristic as their father Lucifer. Then another word I found was G-I-Y-L, Gil, and it means to spin around, rejoice, fear, and another definition is a revolution. So it's funny that because it was a revolution that Lucifer pulled off when he tried to overthrow the Most High in the heavenly realms. Okay. Now, going against this bloodline, we have the Gullah. And of course, we know the Gullah is the people from the islands of the Carolinas. And if you look up, if you type in Gullah in the two-letter lookup, nothing comes up. Okay, but if you type in GL, you find Gullah, and under Gullah you find it means to uncover a veil, to carry away, led into exile, immigration, exile, a carrying away, those who are carried away exiles, the exiles of Judah. And that's from Jeremiah 24:5, 28:4, Jeremiah 29:22, Jeremiah 40:1. And it says, used of Israel, living in exile, Isaiah 45:13. Okay, that's coming from the Gesenius Hebrew Lexicon, a Nagula. So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a part 2, but if there's any information that I've missed in this video, there will be a part 2 to this video. So stay tuned for that video, and enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.